Welcome to this week's RUSD Quick Tip. In this video, we will explore the concept of close reading with a lesson that supports how to make meaning of text through text evidence. My name is Janet Sewell. What is close reading? While there are several understandings of what close reading is, it can be loosely defined as the thoughtful, critical analysis of a text that focuses on significant details or patterns in order to develop a deep, precise understanding of the text's form, craft, and meanings. It is a key requirement of the Common Core state standards and directs the reader's attention to the text itself. According to the California ELA framework, students should be provided with scaffolded support to ensure that meaning-making of complex text is gained. To do this, students should interact with the text multiple times for varied purposes. The primary purpose of close reading is to unpack the text. Readers linger over specific words, images, and even sentence structures to determine the significance of the author's craft towards meaning-making. A Google search may yield varied protocols to support students in close reading. It's important to note that whatever the steps, a successful close reading lesson will scaffold student learning and focus on text-dependent questioning and interpretation. As seen here, students read the text to determine what it says, how the author says it, and finally, to understand what it means. This simplified version of a protocol suggests that 3 readings may occur for different purposes. First, students read to determine the gist or what the text says. Students might then listen as teachers model how the text says it while focusing on the author's word choice, sentence structure, or other feature. And finally, students read it again, either independently or with a partner, to determine what the text means or how it connects to the big idea or essential question. Let's take a look at how this might be applied to content in a 4th grade classroom. This is a passage called Words for Change about Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Teachers may have the students read it independently to determine the gist of the passage. In this case, a guided question prior to reading may be presented. For example, who was Elizabeth Cady Stanton and what did she do? This guides the students in their reading. On the second read, teachers explain to students that they will reread the page to determine the author's point of view. Teacher may model it by actually reading it aloud. Be sure to teach that author's point of view is their opinion or attitude toward the topic. Looking closely at the reasons and evidence that the author uses will help you figure out how the author feels about the topic. In this example, a teacher instructs students to focus on words, phrases, and details that demonstrate how the author feels about Elizabeth Cady Stanton and her fight for women's rights. Students will interact with the text with highlighter tape or Post-it notes to identify supporting evidence to support their findings. They may also use connected graphic organizers to gather information. On the third read, teachers explain to students that they will reread and discuss with a partner how the selection connects to the essential question, how can words lead to change? Teach that all of the week's selections support that essential question. In this passage, the author demonstrated how Elizabeth Cady Stanton helped bring about change for women. Then, working with a partner, students will be able to articulate their understanding of the connection between the essential question and the actions of Elizabeth. This can be captured in an exit ticket or an oral exchange to be used as a formative assessment, thus checking for understanding. So in your classroom, give students opportunities for repeated readings of a short text. Provide them with a method for annotation of the short text to reflect their thinking. Use think-alouds and good questioning to guide their analysis and discussion. And finally, offer collaboration time to extend the discussion and analysis. I hope you found this tip useful as you consider a robust routine for close reading in your elementary classroom. You can find this and other resources to support your early literacy instruction on the RUSD ELA SLA website. If you enjoyed this quick tip, click on the subscribe button below to always be up to date with future videos. I'm Janet Sewell. We'll see you next time.